Everybody, DK here with Adventures in Dirt. Hey, today I thought I'd bring you along as I chase down a permission on a piece of property that I've been looking at every day on my way to work. It's this old farm site, and it's on this huge field, and currently it's all abandoned, and right now there's just a lot of trees. I think there was old homes at, so I decided to go here to Historic Aerials and see if I could find any difference using their slide feature, the split screen slide feature. So as I slide this over now, 1949 imagery comes into view, and I can see clearly that on that driveway up there, there's a house to the north, and on that driveway there's another house to the north of that one. But in 2013 imagery, as I slide this back over, currently there's nothing there, just a big grouping of trees. But I can still see where those driveways are, so I bet if I was out there I could find that fairly easy, especially using this tool. I went ahead and did a drive-by out there and to see what the ground looked like and what the terrain looked like, and right about here is where that first house was on the north there. A little further south is a large farmstead. This one right here, it's got a barn, a bunch of outbuildings. House was built in 1890, but a lot of the barns and outbuildings and some of the silos were built in 1946 and 1955. You can see in 1949 the big barn's not there. They also have on the same property a house down in that corner there. There's actually two houses there currently, but this imagery only shows what looks to be one structure down there. So another drive-by I did a little further south, going by the large farmstead, and they have it all chained up and boarded up, and I thought, you know, they're probably planning on tearing it down. And I also read in a news article that sort of a local celebrity in town, somebody's pretty well known, bought all this property and has plans to put some other developments here, commercial developments. So I went ahead and looked at my, I found that information, I found that article, and then I went ahead and went to the county assessor's website, to their mapping program, and saw that sure enough he does own this property. So I reached out to him, and it was amazing. He granted me permission, gave it to me in writing. So now I currently have permission to hunt this entire almost mile-long stretch of land. It has all these structures on it and a lot of possibility. And down there in the corner, here's these two houses down in the corner that I think have a lot of options for me to go in there. I don't know how junky it is in there. There's a lot of trees, a lot of cover. I don't know what the brush looks like, but we have to check it out. I might have to go to a smaller coil, but I just have oodles and oodles of hunting opportunity here with all this field and all these structures. I'm really looking forward to getting out there. Well, I'll tell you, I was looking so forward to it that I actually did. I went out there. I only had about an hour. I was on my way back home, and went ahead and popped in there and walked around and kind of got my feet on the ground there now that I had written permission and I felt comfortable going on the property. And didn't bring my camera along for any digs or any finds. I just took these videos and then went ahead and put everything back in my car, and I just went over and started digging a couple targets and found a lot of junk, a lot of nails. But then 15 minutes in, I pulled this target out. It was coming in as a dime, and when I pulled back the plug, it just blew me away. I thought, oh my gosh, I just found my first gold coin, and I didn't know what to do. I was just shaking almost. You know how it goes, right? So I pulled this thing out and looked at it, and it wasn't until I got home that I actually cleaned it up a bit and looked at it, and I mean, it had Spanish writing on it, and then I didn't know if I had Spanish gold here or what I was looking at, you know, but it turned out it's plated, so nothing of value. And it's actually a Mexican matrimonial coin. The grooms give brides in sort of the Catholic tradition, or in Catholic faith tradition, and sort of like a dowry. And they usually give about 13 of them in a jar, from what I've read. So maybe there's another 12 out here somewhere. But I'm excited. I'm excited to have this permission. I'm excited that all the work I did into researching it and finding out who's there and contacting them, and my approach and everything worked out to the best. And I know I'm going to have a lot of time out here with my coil on the ground. So stay tuned. I will film any hunts I do out here and any finds I come up with, and I'm sure there'll be future videos coming up of this property soon. So stay tuned, and we'll talk to you soon.